The Joe Rogan Experience.
Well, you're not just a UFC champion. You're one of the best champions. It's very unique to watch you fight because you're one of those people like Anderson Silva in his prime where you've kind of cleaned out your division, and there's no disrespect to your opponents, but some of your opponents, when I'm watching you fight them, I'm not thinking, are they going to beat you? I'm thinking, what are you going to do to them? It's a strange position to be in, where you're almost like competing against these women, but your level is so much higher than everyone else in this 125-pound division that there's just not much there for you in terms of like, Valentina has to fight this woman. There's no fight like that for you.
I think that definitely this is one of my goals in my performance, in my training, and definitely this is like what the idea of my fight style, to be able to win the fight, made the fight very beautiful from the technical side, very intensive, very like just high-level martial arts. But in the same time, without do it like dirty fight, like street fight, just like different level, when you can finish your opponent without them touch you. So this is kind of like ideal.
Yeah. Well, you can see how you sometimes impose the opponent's style on them. It's almost like you're challenging yourself, like the Jessica Andrade fight. Like coming into that fight, most people thought the only way she would have any sort of advantage at all would possibly be grappling. And so what did you do? You out-grappled her. Like, did you do that on purpose?
No. I don't know. This is what I think. It's no, because maybe people just like was speaking about that so much, so frequently before the fight. Maybe it just stayed in my like mind and was there. But I never felt that this is a position dangerous for me since the beginning. I know exactly what is my strength. I know exactly what is my power. That's why it's never was a doubt. Would I be good there? No. I know what I can. I know exactly what I have to be worried about. What I have to worry about. In the fight, I know that I have to be careful, like to see everything, because it's MMA. Everything can happen. You cannot just go there and say, "Okay, I'm a champion. Everyone has to fall down."
Right.
No, you cannot. You have to be wild. You have to be like a wild animal, ready for anything. And but in the same time, you cannot overestimate your opponent, because you are overestimate them. It's gonna be like not interesting fight. You're gonna be like just
tentative,
afraid of throwing anything, and that's why you have to find the balance, and the balance is everything. Where you are like you can do whatever without any fear, but in the same time very careful. And I never before the fight put some like challenges for me. Would I be good there? Would I be good, like, what I do, like, for my next fight? I train myself for the different situation. And this is what we are working, like, and it's not just my work, it's like teamwork. Pavel, Antonina, we all watching our opponents, and we share what we think about them, what we have to be worried, what we have to work on. And through our training camps, through trainings, we just work on every possible situation. And even, for example, I saw some situation in the fight was happening like not with my opponent, or like completely different fight, and we try this situation. We try what I will do, how I would escape, or how I will finish from this situation. So we just getting ready for anything, and this is what I think helped me to take right decision during the fight. Because I don't have time to think about what I will do next, what my technique will be next. In the fights, everything happen like instantly. And I have to be sure that my brain and my body ready to act.
Well, it's very clear that you have a very well-rounded skill set, but it's also clear that when you're faced with particular challenges, your preparation for those particular challenges almost puts you in a situation where you want to try, like the Juliana Pena fight is a good example of that, right? Like you shocked the world when you armbarred her because everybody felt like if she had a chance to beat you, it would be grappling. And you as a Muay Thai champion, if you had a chance to beat her, it would be your striking. But then when you submitted her, everybody was like, holy shit. Like that was a wake-up call for a lot of people that you're not just well-rounded, but you're capable of finishing everywhere, that you're lethal everywhere.
Yeah, this is what every time was in my training, my goals for the competition. Not just go there and compete, but go there and win. Doesn't matter what I have to do to win the fight. I have to find the solution. I have to find the way to win the fight. And every time it was like my mindset. I don't like this idea just go and have fun in the fight. I don't like idea just be there and just to experience the feeling. I think for someone it's good, but if you have like higher goals for yourself, you have to put higher goals, like higher things what you're thinking for. This is in my head. This is what I had since the beginning. That no matter what's happening, I have to find solution to turn the fight to my side and win the fight. And definitely, I understood fighting in mixed martial arts. I have to have more arms. I have to have more advantages, if we are comparing with other fighter, because more advantage you have, it's kind of like in the war, right?
Yeah.
You have a handgun, you have a certain percentage to win. You have more arms in your position, you have more percentages. So I want to have 100% percentage to win the fight. That's why I was training everything and training not just pretend to do technique, but know how to make people tap after this technique.
Yeah, so when you say more arms, you mean more weapons, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, just for people to watch the entire episode for free only on Spotify.